Right, chaps, listen in. So this is you've got all set up in your positions that should be making best use of the cover and concealment. Yeah, Private Brown, stick your hand up. I can't see you. Oh yes, I can. You're over the back there. Excellent. So this is taking ranges to complete stage 5. This is the last set of practice you have before you go off to your battalions. So make the most of it. Take the opportunity to ask any questions of the staff and myself. And you have 12 hours. So we're spreading this as an exercise over 2 days for you to hone everything that you need. So you've done your use of cover and concealment, you understand the instruments now, you also have you've done your taking ranges on moving objects. You should be practicing that in this session, or as much as you can, all of the above. So over these next 2 days I want to see every element of the course being practiced by you and presented in your notebooks as at various points throughout it. So Private Riley, why are you there? I can see you from here. Can I see you from the front? I can see you a bit from the front, Private Riley. So just the ends of the instrument. I would, when I see you later on, I want to see you in a different position. You don't get to work off of a bench all the time. Private Fisher, stick your hand up. There we go, look. Excellent. So, Private Fisher, you got good line of sight there. I saw you moving some of this foliage.
I knocked down some there.
I think your left window's covered, Private Fisher. Can you see out of that?
Yeah, I can see.
You can? What are you looking at?
I can see. I'm coming off of the washing line over there perfectly.
Excellent. Okay. So let's. I could just see you. I could see you from this side as well, Private Riley. You definitely need a different position. Private Fisher, I'd be inclined. I know you like the thought of standing and leaning against a slope there, but I'd be inclined to find a much more suitable position as well for you. That left window. If you need to take any other ranges, and now you've just removed your cover and concealment, so now you're really visible. And I know your wife don't like it, but remove the wedding band. You can really see it from where we are. Right, Private Brown. Private Brown. There we are. I can see you. I can see you. All right, Private Brown. Good position again, but can you see everything you need to? Yeah. Of course you can't. That right window's got a leaf right in front of it, Private Brown.
Focus on the post down in the field.
Okay. It'll all come true. You'll have to take various ranges, but you've got yourself a good position where you can stay for some time. Yep. Any questions on what we've done in stage 5?
No.
Any questions on the entire course?
No.
Okay, excellent. Right, quick question. Who do you support in the machine gun platoon, Private Fisher? Who do you work with?
Platoon commander.
Platoon commander or section commander, depending on who sends you there. Yeah. What's the name of the dial that you use your left thumb on? Your right thumb.
Stigmatizer. No,
no, you're absolutely right. There we go.
Yep.
Stigmatizer's on your left. I asked that question first.
Yep.
And on the right?
I'm sorry, Sergeant. It slipped my mind.
Coincidence adjusting head. Yeah, remember, these were part of those practices we did on the annual, on your elementary training. How many ranges would you be taking, Private Riley?
Minimum of 10.
Okay, and then what do you divide them by to get the average?
And then divide them by
10.
10. Yeah.
10. Wasn't a trick question.
Yep.
Just a reminder. Okay, so I'm going to leave you. I suspect you're out here for 6 hours today and 6 hours tomorrow. All understood? Any questions?
Yes, Sergeant.
No, Sergeant.
Private Riley, I can see either end of the instrument there, but I'm relatively close up. You do blend away, but just be aware that you've got this different contrast of the colour, you know, of the instrument either end. You can just have to consider that in terms of where you're putting it. Okay. Private Fisher, you're a little bit exposed on the skyline now. Remember, there's the end of stage 5. You've done your cover and concealment, cover and camouflage. You should be thinking more about where you're positioning yourself every time. Brown, you're a little bit proud off to the side. The front, you stand up a little bit too high as well. You'd be better in a much more prone position to be able to get your head down behind it. You know, bear in mind as well that when you reach your battalions, you know, you will have you know, helmet nets issued to you. You need to be using those because that is one of the biggest giveaways at the moment for what we're doing here with cover and concealment. Any questions at the end of stage 5? Any questions about the whole course? Come on, somebody's got to have a question. No? Well, it'll all come out in your tests then, won't it?
One question, Sergeant.
Right, Fisher.
You had some foliage in one of the windows.
Yeah.
But you can still see quite clearly. Will it still affect the accuracy?
It can do. It can do, because that will start to, you know, as you want to adjust, you know, one window needs to be the same as the other. So if that moves, you'll start to think that that's moving. It will also cause, you know, tiredness on your eyes if you're looking through that location. You know, so you want to move forward and just take that little bit out, or you know, or move positions to something more suitable. Given where you are, you're quite exposed. I would probably move positions at this point, and then look to, you know, see what you can align for the windows. Okay.
Here's a kind of trying to find a balance between absolute clearance or absolute concealment.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's it's that balance that you as a range taker will become attuned to, definitely. How would you be using cover and concealment if you were being sent to a battalion in the Middle East or North Africa or Mediterranean? What would you do about, you know, working in the desert?
Dressed as a camel.
You'd be digging a slit trench. You'd be digging a scrape to get you as low as possible. You know, effectively, you'll be working with the platoon commander and the section commander, the fire controller for what you're doing. You know, as we discussed in field duties, you know, maybe a wireless operator. You know, depending on if you're mortars or machine guns, where you end up, you'll be working with different people, and you've just got to think about, you know, 2 or 3 of you. You won't be a lone soldier. So 2 or 3 of you won't fit in a camel, Private Fisher. So dressed as a camel is not the correct answer, but I do like your thinking.
Would we be able to paint our rangefinders in a more suitable colour?
They need to be in the service colour. So if you are working in the desert, then service colour for that theatre, you will be able to paint the rangefinders accordingly. You won't be doing that. You know, the instruments that are being serviced by the armourers of the battalion will be doing that. Don't you go near those instruments with paint, Private Riley, or crayons.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel. Please support us on Patreon if you're able to, and let us know of anything you'd like to see in the future. I look forward to hearing from you.